I'm Haley, and we're at the Cider Barrel in the beautiful downtown Olympia today. And Shannon and Aislyn are going to be trying some amazing ciders that we have in stock, as well as ciders that we have available for delivery. All right, let's get started. Another Seattle cider that we carry is Yonder, and I just like that name. I don't know, it's like Yonder.
Yeah, like over yonder.
Right.
Well, I immediately followed these guys on Instagram and everything because the marketing, I think, is genius. It's very simple, very clean. But I have a feeling that the folks that work in their department have a lot of experience in the cider world, so I'm really excited to try this one.
It also doesn't surprise me it comes from Seattle. Like, it just feels like it's got that very Seattle vibe to like their whole branding. Yeah. So our first one is their Palisades cider.
Can we talk about this?
Yes, and then
It's
of course,
so
like
pretty.
before we even take a sip, the coloring is just gorgeous. And so I am curious what fruit or flavor do you guys think is bringing out that pinky color?
I immediately taste the sage in it, which is something that is mentioned, but it's definitely there. And it's something that I haven't had other places.
Yeah. Right.
So I think they've been really smart about which blends they're making, but it's a really good one.
I don't think I've ever seen sage in something. I personally haven't seen it outside of like a fragrance.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like a very trendy soup.
Yeah, and it's just like usually a little
trendy,
bit. Yeah, sage is definitely one of those flavors that I feel like you have to be careful with. But if you find the right balance, it can just be phenomenal.
This is definitely the right one. The fruits that they've paired with, and it's definitely there, but it's a little bit subtle. So
It's like kind of earthy.
Oh yeah.
But in like a good way.
it tastes like it's probably organic, which it's very natural and
It kind of goes back into that Seattle vibe, like the Yonder, and it's natural and it's earthy, like you're gonna take it on a hike kind of thing.
I will definitely take this on several hikes.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe I won't hike, but I'll drink it on my couch in my pajamas.
There you go. You'll watch a hiking like documentary.
I would love to.
I'll have a picnic instead.
Our next Yonder cider is their dry.
Well, the other one was dry, so this one is, I'm assuming, more dry.
And if you haven't picked up on already, Shannon is our dry expert and our big dry cider fan.
She is just dry.
I am
She's just
all
dry.
Dry skin.
dry personality. That's a good way to describe me. And guess what? You can describe me in a glass.
There you go.
Because this is definitely dry.
Yeah,
I would say this is my favorite description. Bone dry, sucks the moisture out of your mouth type of dry.
It is. It's like the Sahara up in this glass.
There you go. So you can go on a hike in the forest or you can go through the Sahara, and either way they've got cider to fit your mood. There you go.
Yeah, this one is probably one of the more dry ciders I've tasted, which makes me really excited. I feel like cider in general is definitely evolving, but the dries are finally having a moment. I feel like for a lot of time, it was super sweet, super heavy, and that's what it was a little off-putting for me. But now that I'm having something like this, where I can definitely appreciate kind of the craftsmanship behind it.
Yeah, and we love dry ciders here at the Cider Barrel because so many people have had that experience where it's like, well, they only had one cider and I tried it and it was really sweet and I just don't like sweet. And so having these ciders where it's like, well, here are some other options, is just fabulous to tell people like you don't have to be stuck in that sweet cider because there's a whole variety. Yeah.
I'm convinced this will make me feel better in the morning after.
Like you're gonna wake up and like it's like the opposite of a hangover. Like
I will be a Disney princess in the morning after I drink this.
It's like, oh, that dry cider.
Just like cleansed, refreshed.
There you go.
So pure.
Yeah, but it is really light, so I don't feel kind of sometimes the sweet ones are a little heavy.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you, Yonder.
Yeah.